In this video, we're going to be looking at the JSAUX 12-in-1 docking station and its impressive 12 freaking inputs and functional ports that's on this thing. Now, very rarely does a product come along that has you just brimming with excitement about the possibilities of things you could do with this. And for a little sneak preview, here it is here in all its glory. And we're going to talk about all the ports and all the things that this little bad boy can do. Thank you so much to JSAUX for sending it out. I cannot wait to talk about this thing. And if you want a link to buy it, go check the video description and the pinned comment down below the video. Let's get into it. Let's unbox it. I believe 2K. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now guys, this is hands down the best and most compatible dock that I've seen on the market, and the best accessory, in fact, yeah, the best accessory I could recommend that you get for your Steam Deck or your handheld gaming PC. It can literally turn your handheld gaming PC, like the Steam Deck, into a fully fledged gaming desktop setup with the amount of ports that this thing has, and it can do it in style because it's got RGB all around it. Now, you might be wondering, what handhelds or what devices does this thing support? Now, it's advertised for the Steam Deck, but let me tell you, it works with just about any handheld, and we'll explain why it works with any handheld in a second. It works with the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, the One X Player, the upcoming Lenovo Legion Go, which I'm going to be using this thing with soon. Stay tuned for a video update on that, because I'm excited to use that with this. But one disclaimer for you guys, it does not work with the Nintendo Switch, so don't buy it for the Nintendo Switch. Alright, stick with your official Switch dock for that. But everything else, like your Steam Deck, Neo 2S, ROG Ally, this thing is going to work lovely with it, okay? And if you have other USB-C devices like laptops, like a MacBook or an iPad, it also supports those. So if you just want to use this thing as a versatile USB-C dock and hub for all your peripherals, your micro SDs, your USB drives, it's going to work with these just as well as it does with gaming handheld PCs. So that's why I love this thing. Now, I know you're probably wondering, but let's address the elephant in the room. It's got RGB, and it supports 6 different RGB cycle modes like direct, breathing, rainbow wave, spectrum cycle, race cycle, and stacking. And it gets even better, guys. If you have a customized color profile that you want to use on your setup, you can also download the Open RGB software on Linux on your Steam Deck or on Windows to customize what kind of colors you have on this thing and what RGB pattern you want to use on it. It's super versatile, and it'll fit into your setup, whatever kind of setup and whatever color scheme you're going with. All right, and back to why this thing supports just about every gaming device out there, and that's because it has an adjustable little stand here, and you can use it by just pressing it, clicking it out, and sliding it out, and it should accommodate just about every handheld device out there, unless it's an absolute chunky monstrosity that's like 4 inches thick, which I don't think any of them are. So there you go, adjustable stand. You can slide it in, slide it out, and like it says, if you want to just use this as a USB-C hub for a laptop and you don't want to use it as a stand for your gaming PC, just slot it back in and you've got a functional USB-C dock for any device that supports USB-C. It's so great. Let's get into the ports. So this thing it's one of the few docks that I've seen on the market that has just a massive amount of ports on this thing. You've got 12 ports, 12 in one. So obviously, you know, you've got one cable that goes to your device, and then it opens it up with 12 freaking ports. So let's get into it, shall we? So on the back, we've got our USB-C in. This is the port that's going to power your device and give you data pass-through, okay, and let your device access all these other ports. Now, thankfully, JSAUX actually gives you a USB-C cable that you can use to plug into your device, and it's got this handy 90-degree angle connector on it, so it's not going to put too much pressure on your device, which is such a useful thing, believe me. And this thing just connects into the first USB-C port on the back here, right here, boom, and pull this up and connect it to your device, whatever device you're using. Now, the dock does support charging your device up to 100 watts, so that should be more than enough to charge just about any latest gaming handheld at max speed. And to be fair, it can charge your laptops at more or less their fastest speed too, up to 100 watts. You'll have to check your device to see what your device supports, but 100 watts out of this docking station is absolutely crazy. It's going to charge your stuff extremely fast. also got a USB-C 3.2 port supporting up to 10 gigabits data transfer. So that's going to be great for USB-C flash drives or USB-C devices. You just want to plug in and get extremely fast data throughput. It's also got, now this is one of my favorite features here, guys. One of my favorite features, I think you'll love this. It's got a HDMI port and a display port, and each one of these ports supports 4K at 120 hertz. So you could have dual 4K 120 hertz displays connected up to this dock, which is absolutely nuts. You're not going to find too many docking stations that actually support this. So you could tell right away that this is a premium USB-C hub here because it supports up to 4K 120 for dual displays. Now, not every device will support that, of course. Not every device is going to support 4K 120 Hz, but the ones that can, you're covered by getting this docking station has you covered. All right. Got two USB-A 3.2 ports supporting up to 10 gigabits, which is super fast. Great for your older flash drives or like USB webcams, anything, you're pretty much covered. And the last port on the end here is your USB-C power delivery 100-watt input port. So if you have a 100-watt charger or above, you're going to be able to plug that into this via USB-C, and it'll power the dock, power your device at its max charging speed, depending on the charger that you use with this thing. Now, sadly, JSAUX doesn't include a charger, but don't worry, you could use the one that came with your device. So use the charging brick that came with your Steam Deck, your Neo, your ROG Ally, just plug it into the back of your dock, and it will power the dock, power your devices that you connect to the dock, and obviously power the device itself. So that is very crucial. Make sure you get a good charger for this, or use one of the ones that comes with your device. Super easy. Now on one side here, and I'm so freaking glad that they included this, they've included a full RJ45 Ethernet port, okay? So you can get gigabit internet on this bad boy, and basically be lag free in all your multiplayer games. Now there's been a bunch of occasions where I've been playing Call of Duty or downloading games, and the downloads have just been super slow. So it's going to be nice having my device hardwired to my home internet. This is also great if you plan on using your device for home game streaming. So if you want to stream to maybe a cloud device like your smartphone or something from your Steam Deck or from your ROG Ally, make sure to connect the Ethernet to this. That way you can get that seamless cloud streaming on your device. Now if we flip this around to the other side, it doesn't end there. It just keeps on going. There's 12 ports. So on the other side, we've got a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, okay, which is great for your gaming headphones, or if you have a sound system that supports output via 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. There you go, audio. I'm so glad they included this. A lot of docks don't have this. And another USB-A port, but this one's USB-A 2.0, so slower speeds, 480 megabits a second, but handy for, you know, just shoving in a quick USB drive or flash drive for file transfer and anything like that. It's super handy. And like I said, you've got those two USB-A 3.2 ports on the back and your extra USB-C 3.2 on the back. So you've got a lot of inputs here for storage. Now, if you thought it couldn't get any better than that, I'm sorry. I've got to surprise you again. It's got two SD card slots on the top of the device as well. One for a full-sized SD card and another for a micro SD, which is ideal if you want to have dedicated extra storage on your dock, paired with your dock, for games, files, media, you name it. Or if you just want to hot swap SD cards with different files or games on them, you can also do that here. It just makes it super convenient. It's on the top of the device. A lot of docks put them on the sides or on the back, and it makes it really inconvenient to really slot in and remove and hot swap different SD cards, but I love how they put it on the top here, so you can just literally just pop it in, take one out, swap, do whatever you like. Now, frankly, guys, this is the do-all, do-everything dock for your Steam Deck or other handheld gaming device, or just USB-C devices like laptops in general, right? This thing has you covered with unlimited ports. All right, not unlimited, but 12 in one, which is more than you need for just about any device to expand the capabilities and functionality of it. I just love the design of it. I love the fact that it's got RGB on it. I love how it's got the adjustable kickstand, which you can have out if you are going to be using it as a device to hold one of your devices, and how it's extendable so you can fit all sorts of devices in it, no matter how thick or how thin it is. It's going to be able to slot into your device and look perfect. And if you're just wanting to use it as a USB-C hub, just slot it in, boom. You'd never know it had a stand built in. Awesome. So there you go. And also I forgot to mention the RGB. If it's bugging you, or if you just want to turn the RGB off, it's got a touch sensitive button up here that you can just press and hold, and boom, RGB's off. Press and hold it again, boom, you could turn it on. And I believe you could actually, once you set this up with OpenRGB, you could set this up and tap this to change between different RGB functionalities, different animations on the RGB strip around the sides. So super cool. It does everything. And like I says, it's not just for gaming handhelds. You could literally use this with any USB-C device. If you want to turn your gaming handheld into a fully fledged gaming desktop PC setup, you can do that. But if you just want to use it to get some serious work done, you can do that as well. In 12-in-1 ports, any device, any peripheral you want to connect to your device, your handheld, your gaming PC, your laptop, whatever you use this with, you can do it. It has you covered. This is the most extensive, the most expandable, most functional dock or USB-C hub, frankly, that I've ever owned. And this is worth its weight in gold, frankly. Go buy this. Please go buy this. You will not regret it, I promise you. It's $89.99 from the JSAUX website right now. I'll try to find an Amazon link for you as well. Head over to Pixel Buys if you want a written review, which I'll hopefully put up in the next week or so. Really, guys, go buy this. It is one of my favorite top recommended accessories you can buy for your gaming handheld. JSAUX is a really solid company, and I really appreciate the fact that they sent this out. I'm not saying this because they sent it out to me. I truly believe this is one of the best docks you can buy, if not the best dock. So go check it out. Links in the description, links in the pinned comment. And let me know what you think in the comments. Are you tempted to buy one? Please let me know down below. Thank you for watching. I'm Blaze2K. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more tech unboxing reviews and gaming news, tech news, please click the like, click the subscribe, and click the bell icon. And please, I said, please go check out JSAUX's website. They have so many great accessories for the Steam Deck, for every device, just about. I cannot recommend this anymore, guys. Go check it out. Go check out JSAUX and buy yourself one too. Anyways, guys, I'm Blaze2K. See you in the next video. Take care. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.